Hotep Senu Hena Senut E Tiren E Shakanugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is 0x will be better off being real. I'm being diplomatic. The title could have been shorter. Now, first I want to check if you can hear me well. So I'll be right back. Okay, the sound is okay. So you've had an example. Sometimes there are misunderstandings, and the best thing to do is to contact the person directly. So in due time, I'm sure that the misunderstanding will be cleared up. But yeah, dialogue, try to contact the person directly and try to act like a granddaddy, schooling people. But yeah, because sometimes people will be like, oh, if it's like that, then, but anyway, that being said, all that needs to be done anyways for the person to have time and just to check the video. I will say the name, but one thing I must say, I almost forgot to say, I'm well aware that some people dislike me in the chat. And I've noticed that for a long time ago. For example, we had that KB dude who actually came on my panel, probably a few times. Now ask him, tell the truth, because you're an Abrahamic believer, and that's why you butthurt about whatever. He didn't reply, When you are non-Abrahamic, by default, many times Abrahamic believers are against you, not all, but many, just because you don't believe in their literature. You understand what I'm saying? But he came up with some talking point. Oh yeah, you knew whatever, stuff like that, and you gotta, hey, 8 months ago, and I didn't have the paperwork of Polite. Everybody can see, it's documented how I discovered it when people will come and give me the links and the timestamp, and we discovered together. All right. Now that being said, we have 0x. That is very simple. For those who don't know, me and another brother, we were with her, supporting her, being on the panel. She would come on our panels. One day, Frankie got on her panel. He was insulting us like crazy, particularly me. I waited. I called her. She said, I'm going to put you on. Don't worry. She didn't. I said, I'm done. I'm done with her. Left it there. Then she decided to use another platform to make it all about her and to complain as if we did something wrong. And I told her, I can't trust you. Next thing you know, later on, she's about to do a live stream about me, and I don't mind. She postponed it like 3 times, and I think on the 4th date, she went ahead, 6 hours or something. I didn't watch it. I think I played an excerpt when I was live streaming. I kind of played it, and she was like, oh yeah, oh, this is what he did in the chat. So I'm like, okay, she has nothing to say. Fine. As a matter of fact, she tried to say that I'm angry at another sister because my wrench was taken. Guess what I did? I logged in my other account and I showed that I have the wrench. I said, you see, you're lying. I have it. And even if I still don't have it, I'm still cool. You know what I'm saying? So This lady in the title, she used the term boyfriend. She's taking it there, though she claims to be an advocate for LGBT people, LBGT people as well. You know what I'm saying? So she's being disrespectful like that, slanderous. But that was on her channel. I'm like, hey. But then once again, she's using another platform, and she said that term again. She used it again. You know, she said boyfriend forever. Now, what happened is that yesterday, she went on Frankie's panel. And I made a short live stream showing that. I did not even comment like that, you know what I'm saying? But just for the record. The irony is that a few days ago, she was on a panel, not her panel, a panel, talking about Sister Noble going back over there, criticizing that move. And what does she do? She goes over there. Now, as the stream was going on, and the stream is still going on now, when the part when Enki got on the panel was played, she wrote, Enki let us down. Who wrote, you are being too nice to some of these women. You have to flame them with no mercy. The thing is this, I'm trying to be diplomatic whenever possible. The Amen-Ra squad, a lot of people don't know. There was a young church-going 5%er who disrespected me as well. Punk Unk knew it. Didn't get him to remove the disrespectful video because I defended a sister. I could say her name, but you know, it looks like she moved on with her life anyway. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't many sisters, you know, in Amen-Ra squad. He was trying to throw salt at her. I didn't appreciate that. But anyway, you know, I ain't trying to act like a savior or whatever, you know. So, as that video was played, the excerpt where Enki got on Frankie's panel, she said, she wrote, Enki let us down. So I took a screen print of it and I shared it in my timeline. So that 0x lady wasn't happy of me showing that she got on Frankie's panel. But she has the nerve to write Enki let us down because Enki got on that panel. And guess what? As she goes on the panel, she talks again about Sister Noble going back on Frankie's panel. She used some profanity. I'm not saying she cursed her out, but she used some profanity. And she said something like, you know, fake something. You know what I'm saying? You can go back if you want to. And then she asked, didn't you see? And I'm paraphrasing, didn't you see when he lied on you? But listening to that, I'm like, but didn't you see when he lied on you? You understand what I'm saying? So that's not keeping it real. That's being fake. I'm sorry. I say it as I see it. Now, and then she explains why she went on Frankie's panel. So because she has an explanation, I guess she has a good excuse. But other people's reasons, motive for going back over there is not acceptable. But hers are acceptable. I mean, area when And my GPS is tripping. Okay, so that's one thing. All right. Zero X likes to play the victim. No matter what she does, she's the victim. She ain't never did nothing wrong. Fine. Now in the chat, I only responded to her. Most of the time, I'll put lady, the lady, because she was saying all signs of the talking points. She actually labeled me Frenchy. And I've been telling you that some people feel superior to black people who live outside of America. It's sad. It's not all. Some of them feel like it. You know, when do you hear people say, oh, you're British, you English dude. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, she said, oh, you mad because you lost the Wayne. I'm planning on reviewing that Wayne, and once again, it's a good opportunity to repeat that Filthy Frankie removed it because it is embarrassing and humiliating for all Hebrew Israelites worldwide. And I will take the time to review it. It's going to come soon. I just don't want to set a date because if I don't do it on that date, some people are going to be tripping and act like there's a victory or something. Then she said, both of you hit on your baby mothers. And I responded. Now, Bone wrote, Shaka is Judas Nasty's turn next. Yes. Let people go, they're sleeping. He deserves a retrial now? No. Retrial? I don't even know if he had a trial in the first place. But, I address that Judas Nasty guy. I mean, I address so many people, not because I woke up and felt like, okay, let me just talk about that person, but Zion Lex, indeed, I have a video entitled Zion Lex is Disgusting. He turned a rape story into a love story. Judas Nasty wished not only death of somebody who I'm not a fan of, but his family members, his children, and he wished that his daughter gets raped. He said that live on air. But I don't know, what would you say? Or try for what? I mean, try to be specific. Anyway, so for the record, it was my mother's son who hit me. And that's why I put the audio on my social media 7 years ago. So I tried that already. Filthy Frankie tried that already. He deleted the stream. Because when Sa made his stream, I got home, started streaming, laughing at the beginning, and started responding. And next thing you know, he ended his stream, and then he was deleted. The same guy who told him those lies because he was mad about what somebody else said, he came on my panel. Now, then Zero X wrote, why did she take your son away? Didn't you say you're gonna kill her or kill the baby? One of the two. So I wrote, oh, so you understand French now? And I told her, go ahead and interview my son's mother, or baby mother, like people say. But I'd rather say my son's mother because the baby mother, people may not know who I'm talking about, you see? And I said that several times. Now she says she's gonna expose me. Hey, go right ahead. She made a live stream 6 hours. I didn't watch it. I wasn't worried about that. But her using other platforms and making it about herself, not only being disrespectful by making homosexual remarks. I am strictly heterosexual, always been, and always will be. Before someone who claims to be an advocate for LGBTQ people, it is very strange. Very strange. Some people will say that's being fake. How are you going to advocate for LGBTQ people, but then you're going to label somebody a homosexual in order to criticize that person? Doesn't make sense, right? Hold on, I have somebody calling me. Hold on. Okay, I just had a call. Andrea Burnett is in the place to be. So yeah, in essence, I wanted to address those points because my mind is my memory is fresh now, right? But she was trying to act like I hit my baby moms when it's the other way around. And when I told her go ahead and interview her, I wrote, you will find out about those French Pan-Africans, you know what I'm saying? And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember word for word what I wrote, but who attacked me because I was against rapists and child molesters. That's the irony. And I wrote and I told I told her you're gonna make a fool out of yourself. It's so ridiculous. She kept making all those points, those talking points that Frankie is making. But for her to come up with that new thing that I never heard before, asking me if I told her that I will kill her or kill the baby. See, the people who don't like me, they're going to read that. But for the record, I didn't say that. I didn't say that I'm going to kill my son's mother nor the baby. It's crazy. But, for the record, it is just stated. But some people may read one comment asking, okay, why did she leave? I think she even put, why was she scared of you or something like that? And then didn't you? And who said that? Who said that? Where does it come from? It's just ridiculous at this point. All of this for what? Because she keeps going back to Frankie's panel and she has the nerve to criticize the people who go back on Frankie's panel. You can't be doing that. That's not keeping it real. But then she can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. But now she has kind of half my attention. I didn't even put a proper name. It's just a nickname. That's because of her going on other panel and making it about her and making disrespectful remarks like that. Basically, instead of using other panel, why doesn't she have any smoke for Sa? And I asked her several times, why did you go back on that panel? But she came with an explanation, or I came to confront him. When I saw that Enki wanted to go there, you heard what I said. And I said, no, just don't go there. If you go there, people won't forgive you. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here, man. So, I don't know how far we go, but it doesn't bother me, honestly. Really, it's just me, for the record. For those who wonder, when it comes to my mom's, my son's mom, I talked about it way before Sa tried. She's the one who actually assaulted me. She physically assaulted me. The neighbor came out, she's a guest, and he begged her to stop. The audio has been on my social media. What's up, Vibene? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Oh, I don't hear you, brother. Maybe you're on mute.
Can you hear me?
No, you're not on mute.
Hear me?
But I don't hear you.
I'm not on mute. Can you hear me now? Hold on.
Oh, my bad. The volume was down because I had a call. Now, I hope you could hear me. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, yo, man.
Oh, okay. Okay. I need to put the speakerphone. Oh, hold on. Please, hold on 1 second, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I hear you, but just 1 second, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. Feel free.
I'm gonna sum this all up to, I think you was talking about the petty person. Just being childish, just being a kid, yo. Like, just literally being a kid. You got this guy, Polite, who people waited 2 years to actually get his sentencing. 2 years, right? 2 years of these dudes from HOK attacking people, anybody that speaks up about it. Yo, Shaka, this girl it's not even 24 hours later, and she's already back just on this petty thing. And it's like, dude, my advice, just say, hey, stop being a kid. That's what I literally just told her on Queen's Thrones panel. Like, just stop with the kid shit, because that's exactly what it's just kid shit. There's nothing serious about what she's saying. She don't have any intention on proving anything that she's saying, and it's well documented that those are Son talking points that he used to attack you for speaking up. And he did the same thing to Should. He did the same thing to Queen's Throne, and she's a hypocrite for doing that. Now check this out, dude.
And now she's doing this. She's doing the same thing that Sanada has been doing, spreading lies on people.
But look, she think it's funny though. And check this out.
She
Nandy
can knock
got up
herself
on
out.
Queen's Throne. Yeah, exactly. She should. Nandy got up on Queen's Throne's panel and said that she was upset at Enki for getting on that panel, on Sarnetta's panel, right? And went on about that. And you know what Neo X wrote in the chat? Facts.
No, what?
Facts, Sister Nandy. Like she
Yeah,
wasn't up on the panel. Her damn self.
well,
You know, and see
but
that's the
once
thing.
again,
She's a hypocrite.
that's being a hypocrite. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't wake up in the morning to look for fault or people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, before
She don't look.
when the part
Shaka.
showing, hold on, when the part of Enki going on Sarnetta's panel was played, in the chat she wrote, Enki let us down. I put that screen print up on my timeline. So when Enki is back over there, she types he let us down, but she went there the minutes later. I mean, make that make sense.
Exactly.
So yeah, she can go ahead and make, I don't know, 10 live streams, 365 live streams. I don't care. I'm not planning on watching them, but really it's a good opportunity in case some people don't know. When she's talking about my son's mother, she assaulted me. She accused me of assaulting her. She falsely accusing me, right? She
Right.
falsely accused me, sorry. We can hear the neighbor begging her to stop hitting me, you see? But if, let's say I hit her, that's something that happened so long ago, right? So I'm fake all of a sudden, all the
No,
time
but
we were on her panel, all the time. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
She's not even in a position to even really back up to know anything about that, Shaka. She saw what you put up, what you volunteered to put up about your life some years ago on your Facebook. And that's
7 years ago.
Nothing else. Nothing else, Shaka. Nothing else. So you already spoke about that a gazillion times, right? And all she's doing is just trying to she's hurt by you, Shaka. She's trying to hurt you, and I don't know why she's hurt at you, but that's all it is. She have no real intention of getting to the bottom of that. So,
bro, she labeled me Frenchie, and that's Sarnetta's talking point, and she used all the talking points of Sarnetta. So I'm like, it is what it is. She probably sees me as inferior because I'm not from America. She's not the only one. I ain't gonna lose sleep over it. I'm more concerned about the lies that she told, and I'm just clearing those lies. And maybe I will have to do it again with some other people. It is what it is. But for her, for the first time, now mind you, the weigh-in was like what, 7 months ago, 6 months ago? But for the first time, she wrote that I'm mad because I lost a weigh-in. And that's interesting.
Frankie talking point.
Yeah, but not only that's Frankie's talking point, but how long ago was the weigh-in? Why does she wake up now and
you know
think
what they
about?
said, Shaka? Yo, Shaka. They said you're only asking questions about the pedophilia because you lost the weigh-in. That's their talking point. That's exactly what this dude said. And she just said it.
On that panel. But there's the guy in the chat, the KB dude, he wrote that. And I have to say, like I said many times again, that the first time I was a guest over there, I brought up the molestation. And he didn't want, hold on. Frankie didn't want to talk about it. Then Frankie came on my panel. Then I brought it up again. Then he talked about it. And even when I had to weigh in, you know what I'm saying? I brought it up again. I kept it consistent. But go ahead, VB.
No, she took up the pedophile apologist talking point about you, dude. That's crazy. That's the crazy part about it.
It's all good, brother. But you know what's funny, brother? Both of us, we used to be on her panel. She used to come on her panels. And the only time we took issues is when she allowed Sarnetta to stay on her panel for 5 hours. She did not let her speak for ourselves. I did not ask her or expect her to speak for me or for you. And she told me, I'm gonna let you on. But the funny thing, people need to understand that because people don't watch all the streams. So for those who will find this stream here, who will take the time to listen to it, every time I hit her link before Sarnetta was on, she will put me on the panel immediately. But all of a sudden, this time she didn't. I still waited. You know, I think she wrote in the chat she's gonna put me on. Then eventually, I called her once on WhatsApp. She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna put you on." Then I waited. Then I called her a second time. Then she said, "Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put you on." Still, she didn't put me on. And all this time, Sarah Netta was cursing me the hell out like crazy. Even responding to some messages that I was typing in the chat when I was refuting some of the things he was saying. So it was real comfortable, right? So after she did that, then I made a video and I said, "I'm done with her. No drama about it." And she tried to flip like we didn't stand by her. And that's something she said, these guys that I thought were with me in my advocacy. Advocacy is not, like you said, it's not abuse. It's not disrespecting people. It's not allowing deviants to disrespect people. She's the one who said he was sick for talking about my 3-year-old daughter doing the spread eagle. But that same sick man, she allowed on her panel, and the dude was so comfy that he stayed 5 hours. But then when other people go on the panel, she's going to criticize them. But yet she went on the panel today. Now, okay, it's about 2 a.m. right now in New York. But at the time she said it, it was the same day. That's hypocritical. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to beef with that lady. She can really go in on me. I don't mind. I don't care. Do your thing. Go to my enemies. Go to my baby mama. I'm very comfortable. I've been consistent for the last 19 years. She ain't gonna find nothing, but you ain't gonna take that habit on going on other people's panel. And say some falsehood. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, VB.
I mean, you know, she moves very fast, but she's dumb, because the reality of it is that if you really think about it, today this is 24 hours. We're still in the 24-hour period of when Polite got his sentencing and got arrested. If you look at my panel, we had so many people there for hours, and only one person jumped out of pocket. And and all I did was tell him, "But we ain't going to talk about that today." That's it. It's not about that today. And that was it. And that person respected that, right? See, the thing is that self-control, self-control kind of shows how serious you are about anything. And homegirl got no self-control. It's too much emotion, too much hurt, too much pain, too much getting back at somebody over something stupid that the other person doesn't even know what you're getting back at. Too much dumbass internet shit. You see what I'm saying? It's not even 24 hours. And homegirl had to come out and start attacking you, and you ain't do a goddamn thing to her. She doesn't even know you. You know? Just leave her, Shaka. Just let her be. Her feelings are hurt. She can't explain why it is, and you're never going to get an explanation from her. You know, it just got to be that way.
I'm not. I agree with you. I'm not waiting for anything. But once again, check this out, brother. It's not the first time that she uses somebody else's platform to make it about her, right? And in the chat, you know, you see, Bone wrote, "I can vouch for Shaka. I've seen them all go after him." And, you know, and it is what it is. I mean, I have so many people who went at me. But the difference, though, is that people can see that I go and communicate and dialogue with the people. You know what I'm saying? Because that KB dude, when he was in my chat, I don't recall him getting on my panel. But all of a sudden, he had wings now. He had wings now when I was on that chat over there. And if he hears me, the link is in the chat now. I share the link on a very regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, I ain't trying to cloud chase or anything like that. I don't care what she says about me, but I care if she lies on me, particularly on other panels. If it's on her panel, I know I'm repeating myself, but her 6-hour live stream, I did not watch it. I only played like a few seconds when I was streaming, you know, and that's about it. But for her to go and lie, like, and it's a good analogy that you made. Sanetta been lying on people, you know.
Shaka, again, nobody.
Yeah, go ahead.
No one can avoid this simple fact. It's less than 24 hours later, and that's what she want to talk about. It's that simple, Shaka. It's just that simple. You know, she want to talk about that. Everybody else wanted to talk about something else, but she got her wish for a few seconds. Because she forced her wish on everyone else, a wish that nobody else wanted. You didn't want to dialogue with her. I ain't want to dialogue with her. Queen Stone ain't want to dialogue about you. Shit, ain't none of this shit. Nobody. Suge didn't want to dialogue about it. Everybody else wanted to dialogue about Polite and what happened and Filthy Frankie and all of that. But she had to talk about. You were more important than Filthy Frankie to her. You were more important, dude, and she gave you all that attention. And she needs to check herself on it. But if she that interested in you, Shaka, all I can say is, okay, wow, that's interesting. But me, I personally, I just think it's like some kid shit, and it's like don't. But I understand you. She went out there in the public on somebody's platform and had to try to slander you like that. So you got to do what you got to do. I get that totally, man. I'm just saying. My opinion, though, is like any rational person is just going to think, wow, this is 24 hours. She couldn't even wait. You looked at my panel that I had just 12 hours ago, my panel, no, but everybody kept it on point. There was only one person that made one comment that was off track. And I told that person, but we ain't going to talk about that. We're not here to talk about that today. And everybody respected that. It wasn't about me. It was just about some other random person. I forget who they was talking about, but the whole point is it's in poor taste. It's in poor taste, man. But maybe when she grow up, she will get that. She could do that tomorrow. You see what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'm not losing sleep over it at all. I'm like I said, I'm more concerned about the lies that she wrote. You know what I'm saying? And Andrea Burnett wrote, both of you are right. It didn't make sense to me because at some point, I get it. Okay, she was a victim, but being a victim, being a survivor, and even being an advocate does not give you the right to go and lie on people. Like, if she doesn't like me, let her play what I say. Let her be truthful about what I say or what I type. But for you to lie, she's doing. It's okay. I don't need to repeat myself. Yeah, just clearing some facts. You know what I'm saying? For those who wonder, and if people want to ask me about it, they can. But I address it even before Sal try to use that. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, she has no smoke for Sal though. You know? And sometimes she has smoke for Sal, but then she goes back on Hispano. But for her to criticize people for going on Hispano when she went on Hispano not long ago, that's hypocritical. And you cannot keep on moving like that. That's what I'm saying. And expect that people are going to be like, oh yeah, you're right. When you do it, it's okay because you have a legitimate reason. You have a good reason. No, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Enki didn't type.
Reason
Oh yeah. Oh, Enki didn't type. Oh, you let us down by going there, knowing that you went there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. It's like you cannot play the victim all the time. She's the one who did wrong. She's the one who lied. She's the one who lied. She wrote both of you. She was probably addressing Sa and me. He don't need baby mothers. Come on, man. Like, where did she hear that? And that stuff about asking me if I said that I'm gonna kill my son's mother or the baby. Once again, she wanted to. Where did she get that from? She heard that from some hater. I ain't never said that. It's just getting ridiculous. But once again, I ain't losing sleep over it.
Because maybe she made it up herself.
Oh, good point. Maybe she made it up herself. Maybe she was wondering questions of that. I mean, it was a question. It was a question. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, maybe she made the statement. Actually, you know what I'm saying? The chat is there for those who are interested, who have the time. But I responded to a few of her false accusation, and then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But with all these guys,
Shaka, the point is, all she ain't serious about the statements. That's all. She's not serious about.
No, that's not being serious at all. That's not being serious at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, come on, man. With all these guys, who have raped, who have molested, I don't see the smoke. That panel is the #1 channel that had rapists and child molesters, but yet she finds some reason to go over there. And then she's not happy because I point that out. And I didn't point that out just because she went over there. A few other people went over there. But like I said, a few days before, she criticized Sister Noble for going back over there. And at one point, come on now. So before she criticized the person for going back over there, she's going back over there. And then when the video of Enki back over there is played, then she said, he let us down. I mean, if there's a word stronger than hypocrisy, then tell me what it is. And that's what we have seen.
I mean, yo, Shaka, nobody's ever been on my panel for 5 hours to talk about somebody else and to talk about somebody's mother, kids, blah, blah, blah. That's what Sonetta did on her panel to you and myself. That's what she allowed on her panel. It's that simple. And, you know, I don't need a fucking apology from her. I could care less. That's stupid, it's petty, it's ignorant. It shows who you are as a person. You know, that's simple. That fucking simple. And, you know, it's just dumb, dude. It's just dumb. It's just dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, that was for the record, man. I mean,
Shaka, she wants to waste. She wants to waste your time. She wants to waste people's time.
I think she wanted to go back and forth. But now she has her quote unquote opportunity or reason or motive. She's gonna play the victim and say, "Oh, he made a stream about me." Now I made a screen print when she labeled me a BASS N-word. She did. All these rapists and child molesters, I didn't see that. You know, I didn't see her putting up a short labeling any of those rapists and child molesters BASS N-word. But she did that with me. That's interesting. So she looks like she has a lot of smoke for me and also you. But those rapists and child molesters, the smoke is not similar. Yet she's the advocate. Fine. I stated my piece, man. We can talk about something else. Just for the record, man. But for those who wonder, I have the link here. Somebody want to get on the panel, feel free. You know.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. King Cassie wrote, Shaka, you're going back and forth with her and a good look, in my opinion. You can say that, but people didn't lie on you. People didn't accuse you falsely of hitting your son's mother or asking if you threatened to kill her or the child. It's easy to say that. I should not be criticized. I'm not saying you're criticizing me for clearing my name. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory, and other people may do the same later on. People have done that in the past. People are doing it now, and people will ultimately do it in the future as well. I don't call it please. I don't call it going back and forth. I'm just stating this for the record. I'm setting the record straight. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, she made a stream like probably what 2 months ago, or maybe less than that, a month ago, something. It's a 6-hour live stream. I did not even listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she's going on some other person's channel where I've been a regular participant, that's where it's different. It's a different situation. You see?
Yeah,
it's actually a channel where,
I get it.
Yeah, it's actually a channel.
She's slandering you. Just openly, basically, you know, so I get it. I mean,
dang,
but you know, the whole thing is that why would she even bring it up if she has no real intention of dealing with it? She doesn't know anything about it. She is just simply saying what she heard Sonetta say, you know, on his
and it's
channel.
sad.
And that's
and
the
it's
thing
sad
about it, you know.
Because now the liar. Sorry, brother Vivi, to interrupt you, but it's sad because now the liar and his echo chamber, it seems like they are reliable because she's taking their talking point. Can she just state for the record, out of curiosity, who told her that? Go ahead, Vivi.
Right. Yeah, who told her? Who told her all that stuff? I mean, see, that's what I mean about receipts, facts, things like that. She had no intention of dealing with that, Shaka. It was enough for her to kind of take a stab at you that way. And of course, take a personal stab. I mean, that's so personal. I mean, what does she want? People talking about her mother or something like that?
No,
I
no,
mean,
but I
talking
don't even
about no,
mind. I don't even
no,
mind
but
if it's
Shaka,
personal.
no,
Just let it be
but
true.
Shaka,
Let it
no,
be
no,
true. That's
Shaka,
all.
no, Shaka. You have already endured Sinetter, and she heard this talking about your daughter in sexual, in a sexual manner. She knows that, and now she's going to make another personal comment like that about you. I mean,
About
she's got
my other
she got your
child. About my other child.
right.
I'm
She have
insinuating that I wanted to kill my other child. Come on, that's what we're doing now. Well, do your thing, knock yourself
Shaka.
out.
Yeah, but Shaka, she's getting personal about your family. And that's what it is. So, I mean,
She
what
can
does
do her
she
thing.
expect? But what does she expect to come out of it? Is the what type of language does she respect? Does she respect people talking about her mother, sister, lover, kids, and all that? Is that what she want out of it? Or does she just want to say, you know what, let me not keep it personal. Let me not go there. But it's like I think people need to question her. Like, why is she going there today? It's not even 24 hours after Polite's trial. Everybody else is talking about Polite, Sinetta, really trying to get further with that. And she thinking about you. I mean, I don't get that. It's just foul. And for her to bring up your family is foul. It's just as foul as Sinetta. It is disingenuous. It is personal. It's just a personal attack, and she doesn't know you. She never met you. She never met your family. She doesn't know anybody that knows your family. She doesn't know anybody that knows you from your job. She doesn't know anybody that knows you from your school. She doesn't know anybody that knows you from your life. And she's just going to say something like that because she got nothing better to do. I mean, that's foul. You see what I mean? She's showing
Yeah.
who she is. She's showing who she is. You see?
Well,
And it's
yeah.
just
She's
weird,
showing you
yo.
she
It's
is,
just
brother,
sad, yo.
because she's been doing it on a regular basis. She didn't just do it once out of anger. It's been going on for a while. She postponed her stream 3 times, which means that she thought about it carefully. It lasted 6 hours. Then she made the show, labeling me a BA N-word. And I'm not losing sleep over that. And then she's in the chat putting all this falsehood, all these lies. You know what I'm saying? And once again, what's the issue with me? What bothers me, let's say, is that she does it on a platform where we have been participating for months, right? And the main topic was fighting against those rapists and child molesters. And she's going to use that platform where we have been participating for months to spread this falsehood. I mean, you might as well just do it on your channel. You know what I'm saying?
I just think
But
it's an insult, man. It's an insult to the whole conversation about Polite,
yeah,
Sinetta, the fact that they knew Polite was a rapist and didn't even inform or warn the mother. You know what I mean? I just think it's an insult. It's an insult to everything that everybody had to deal with, dealing with Sinetta and dealing with this issue with Polite. Threats, people had their lives threatened, all of that. And for her to do that, it just shows you she is so small. Just like so small, man. Inside, it's like, yo, what's wrong with you, lady? You don't see how whack that is? She don't see it, bro. She don't see it. So, I mean, I don't know what to say, but I don't blame you for speaking about it. It is kind of whack that she would do that, and now you gotta respond back to, because somebody might believe her dumbass. But so I don't
yeah.
blame you for speaking back.
On some other platform. If it's her platform, I don't care who believes her. I really don't care because people peep game. People see how she's been moving. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So now she can go ahead, man. She should see that I'm not worried. It's not new, and it will probably last for a while because she looks like she's holding grudges forever. But just keep it
Oh,
real.
she's gonna hold it forever, Shaka. She's gonna hold it forever.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. But all I'm saying is like, just keep it real. Just, deal with some stuff that I did or that I said. No need to be like you said. And it's funny because I never thought about it. But yeah, she's talking about my family. She's talking about my family. You know, that's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about my family, about my son making false accusation. And the funny,
Shaka, it doesn't get any more meaner than what she's doing. Just as a person. That's just
you know,
she may as well be Sonetta. She may as well be Sonetta with that. Really. That's so psycho, dude.
But check this out. What's interesting is that this is something that I have talked about already a long time ago. And Sa tried to use that against me. Even Filthy Frankie deleted his stream. But what does she do? She's using all those talking points that he used. And how come she's using Sonetta's talking points all the damn time? How come she's going back on Sonetta's panel all the damn time? I mean, I smell more than cap here. I smell somebody being fake, playing both sides of the fence, being a double agent, quote unquote. Because I'm not claiming like agent, like, you know, working for some sort of agency or government, but you know the term, you know, playing both sides of the fence. But I don't mind. I don't care. It is what it is. Just keep it real, you know, keep it truthful. I'm very comfortable. I've been very consistent over the years. I've been online for 19 years.
Too much credit, dude. I just think she's dumb, man. To be honest with you, I don't even think she.
Brother,
I'm trying
to be diplomatic. You know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah, that I noticed she wanted, you know, and I guess if that was her goal, well, I guess she succeeded. You know what I'm saying? And she may think that, you know, going in, doing this hour-long live stream about somebody who is not a child molester, who is not a rapist, who's been fighting against that. If she thinks it's gonna make her, you know, bigger or look better, then, you know, hey, it's on her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't losing sleep over that, you know.
No, I mean, but she want to give Frankie talking points. She wants to legitimize Sonetta's talking points. So there's less people talking about what's going on there. She doesn't want you talking about that, Shaka. That's how I take it. And it's just like that's basically all it could be designed to do. It's like you've been talking about this one issue, and now she's gonna do what Sonetta did. She's gonna do to you what Sonetta did to you already, did the Queen's Throne already, did the Sugar already, did the Curse of Hammurabi already. I mean, it's like, why is she doing that?
To Sister Nandy, to Sister Noble, and to herself. What he did to herself, what he did to herself. But it's okay. Yeah, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, really, that was really my piece. You know, and yeah. So I guess, you know what? You know, I'm even gonna end the live stream now. So it's like it's not gonna be too long. It's gonna be less than an hour. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I ain't losing sleep over it, brother. You know what I'm saying? And the things that, you know, people can see, it's documented. You know, I don't need to make stuff up. You know what I'm saying? It's documented, and then people will make their own mind about it. You know what I'm saying? And those who are xenophobic, hey, I cannot change them. Let them be xenophobic. You know what I'm saying? I'm very comfortable and very confident, and it's been like that for a long time. So, you know,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna be honest though, Shaka. I mean, me myself, I'm not up for these kind of like you know, personal.
I know, but you know what, brother? I don't even want you to say something that's gonna appear to be too strong, because unfortunately, we have some people who gonna act like, oh, you're saying this because it's a girl. Like they haven't seen the dudes that I addressed lately. Like I have something to prove, and she even alluded to that.
Listen,
when she said,
I said the same thing. I said the same thing to Sonetta. Like, you know, I'm not here to talk about your family, any of that shit. And see, here's the problem, Shaka. You know, it's like I don't know what the fuck time she lives in, and I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But the time I grew up in, it was like leave kids alone and leave people's spouses alone, leave their wife alone, leave people's personal things out of it. But you see, some of these people, they like to be foul over the net. They like to be foul. They like to see black people talk about each other's family. They like to see black people call each other nigger all day. They like to see black people call each other bitch and hoe all day. And she's one of them, to be honest with you. You know,
and we can close on that. We can close on that, brother. We can close on that. You know, and so yeah, that's just for the record. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody should do what they feel is right. And even if that includes criticizing me, you know what I'm saying? But try to keep it real, it'd be better. All right. Peace, everybody.